get right down to it, we do have a few things to cover. 8 months of ownership. A number of grand worth of payments made. Recalls. The whole GM life. If you name it, this car's had a recall. If there could have been a problem, there was a problem. 8 months later, 13,200 kilometers, and the car is flawless. Fuel economy is getting better. Not drastically, and I have to emphasize, it's not like I was at 22 miles per gallon and now I'm getting 35. I was at like 26, 27 miles per gallon out on the highway, and now I'm getting 29. So it is getting better. You can feel the car breaking in. Now, things that are changing, and I have noticed, is the exhaust note. I read somewhere that someone said that their exhaust was breaking in, and I couldn't quite fathom that. How does an exhaust break in? But it is. It is getting deeper. It is getting a little more lopey. And I mean, that makes me happy, because that's the sound I really like. That's the sound I'm going to pursue if I do any changes to the car, drivetrain wise, exhaust wise, mechanically. We're going to keep it there. The only thing that's really happened in the last month is the weather. We have had negative days. We've had snow. I have driven in the worst rains I've ever seen in my entire life, ever. I mean, I was doing, 50 kilometers an hour in an 80 zone, and I couldn't see one line on the road. It was just sheets of water. So it's been absolutely crazy. And the car did perfect. Getting in and out of it, even in a pinch, and I had passengers in the back, and we were out bombing around. I mean, it's been spectacular. Absolutely great. No regrets at all about what I got. I haven't grown tired of the color. I'm still in love with the rims. Like, everything about the car is as good, if not better, than what I thought it would have been on day of purchase. And that's been one of my biggest concerns, is that, ooh, looks like we hit some traffic. Good. Means we got time to talk. Is that I would grow tired. I mean, my dad told me before I bought it, he goes, don't buy a red one, you're going to grow tired of it. And it's like 8 months later, I walk out, there's a white car in the driveway, like 3 or 4 black cars, a silver car, and it's like, mine is just like this ruby red gem in the middle. And it just says, hello. It says, come drive me. It is inviting. It is warm. The only bad things that have happened in the last 4 weeks since my last video is my health. I have been sick for the entire month of April. Yeah, we're in April, now into May. And like, it's just awful. Body aches every single day. By the time 9 p.m. hits, I'm just ready to curl up in a ball and sleep for 2 days. My hip has been sorer than I can ever recall it being for this extended of a period of time. The ability to walk has been absolutely non-existent. I have a cane I use, and that has just been my life. I haven't been able to get absolutely anywhere without it. So, I mean, personally wise, it's been an awful month. Car wise, this thing has just been my sanctum. My hips have been so sore, I can barely get into the car. But once I get in here and I get all positioned in, I start the car, the seat comes up to where I want it. I mean, it's just absolutely delightful. These seats are so comfy. The leather is so soft. The wheel is such a joy. The exhaust noise when you fire it up, the Bose surround sound. I mean, everything in this car has performed perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that's all I wanted out of this car. And that. Oh. But there is plans. There is things I do want to do. Oh my God, that was... Every time you throttle this car up, it is exciting. Anyway, I want to put a subwoofer in the car. I have made that conscious decision. I think it needs a subwoofer. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it, but I know where I want to put it. I am either going to put it to the behind the left wheel well in that big empty area that's carpeted off, and hide it so you don't see a subwoofer at all. Peel all the carpet back, build a custom box, put it in there, make it look absolutely gorgeous, or put it underneath where the spare tire would be, take out that gay foam, pretend donut where a donut would be, because there isn't one, because I'm running run flats. Put it there, do something. I've been looking for wiring harnesses to tap in and different ways to go about it. I am not going to do a bad job of it. So until I can do it right, nothing will happen. And when I can do it right, it should be fairly straightforward. I want one 10-inch, 300 to 500 watts, nothing crazy. I mean, it sounds like a lot of wattage, but in the sub world, it's so-so. I had a 300 watt sub in my old vehicle, and it just did that. Like, that was what I needed. I feel like that's what this car needs. I've had to turn the bass down so that I don't keep blowing my speakers. So I think I should put a sub in to get that little bit more bass note I want while keeping the volume down. I want it to be really comfortable and really great, and I love the speakers in this car. I recommend the Bose to the end of the days, but I wish I could get that little bit more bass like a subwoofer system. So rather than wish for it, I'm gonna make it happen. ZL1 front splitter, ZL1 spoiler. I am going to do my best to make that happen. I got to do the lighting in the trunk. I've got to redo the carbon fiber on this. I want to do a different finish. I've had a little bit of peeling issues right here and here. Nothing major, but it's just because it gets so cold. And it just gets no time to bake in. I'll pull out the heat gun, I'll get it all to stick perfect, and then it goes down to freezing. And then when it gets to freezing, the vinyl gets so tight that I get a little bit of a ripple or ring, like a crinkle spot in it. Pull the heat gun out, I put it back, I put it back, I put it back. It's kind of been a pain in the butt, but nothing too bad. But I am going to redo it. I think the 3M vinyl might stick a little better. We'll see how it all goes. I don't know. There's still a lot of stuff to play with. A lot of stuff I want to do with the car. Still got to do the stripe on the roof. That's going to be a tough one because I just almost feel like it might be a little bit beyond my my expertise. But I don't know, like, it's all just kind of up in the air. I don't have anything huge to report. The weather's been awful. Every weekend that comes, cold and rain. I haven't been able to wash the car. I haven't been able to vacuum the car. I mean, this car sits outside its whole life. It will its whole life. As much as I don't like that, I mean, I knew that going in, and that just is what it is. So it will get cleaned, and it will get done up what needs to be done when I can do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to put you guys together a montage video of this awesome beauty. And I hope everybody's just having a great day and a great month. My health is better. My hip has calmed down back to normal, tolerable levels. I mean, the training is getting better. I'm not achy anymore. I'm actually performing again and enjoying my life and not just wanting to punch things and people because I'm so miserable every minute of my life. So, I mean, this is not a sad sub. I don't want one comment saying, oh man, sorry about your luck, sorry about this. I mean, I am physically disabled. I was born this way. I've spent so many years in the hospital. It was just an unbelievably awful experience in my life. But that was past me. Current me is just one stubborn, tolerating SOB that wants to make a living on YouTube. And you are going to make it happen. You are going to hit that like button. You are going to subscribe to the channel. You are going to leave lots of awesome comments about how beautiful my car is, even though it's absolutely filthy. And there will be bike videos, car videos. I've got a Hellcat I'm going to share with you guys. I've got another Tesla video with ludicrous mode this time. It's going to be a really, really great summer. And if you can see this, so let's turn the camera. You see this thing shaking? I'm gonna take my foot off the brake. That is the rumble underneath this engine. That is how good it is to sit in here. You feel it in the wheel, you feel it in the seat, and a lot of people, oh, I got a cobweb up here like you wouldn't believe. Disgusting. A lot of people think this car has a rough idle. This car does not have a rough idle. This car has a bit of a natural cam to it. You're running a big V8 on the front. It's 6.2 liter, as many of you know. But that just gives you that old school rumble. You get in here and you can just feel it. It's just a soothing vibration that makes you extremely happy. So until next time, guys, take care, enjoy the montage, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's get some awesome shots filmed. Take care, guys.